Well, hello there, wonderful people of the night. Yeah, it's just a pick me up. For lack of a better term, it do be a pick me up for now. I am definitely about to put you people to sleep. It's gonna be a super duper short stream, guys. I'm really just relaxing right now. I'm not even joking. For those of you who are here, we have new followers too. Fizu Desu Sasimonte. Thank you for being a new follower of the stream. I appreciate that so much. You guys be super awesome tonight. Ooh. It do be the mood. It do be the, the mood of the evening. Yeah, as you notice, there's still Tekken here. I'm gonna be hanging out for a little bit, just a few minutes. I wanna hear what you guys have been up to this weekend. If you guys be in chat, let me fix something up real quick. All right. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. Hello, who's awake? Sound off in the comment section, guys. All right. Oh, gotta love the beautiful people who are on stream tonight. I still feel good. I still feel kind of good. I feel wonderful. I do feel the vibe. I feel the love from you guys. Welcome to those of you who are still awake. I know Doc Meisel is there somewhere. I know she is. I know Doc Meisel's there somewhere. I know she do be listening to this very zenny spot, very zenny place over at my channel right now. And I just want to relax. I want to hear other people or see or read other people's comments while I just lab. The chat do be super purple. And I intend to be ladies man today. I think being ladies man today might be a good idea. Let's figure that out, shall we? Maybe being ladies man will be a good approach. All right, I'm gonna put this. I'm gonna freaking put this over here. I don't think there's anything wrong with it. Yeah. Look at that mood. It is a mood tonight, so I don't know how you guys are gonna feel about it, but I do think it fits our bill. It kind of fits our facade right now. Yeah. All right. Yes, it is me, ladies man. Hopefully y'all are doing good. For reals, for reals. And just be chilling. It was a really, it was a long day for me. For those of you who are tuning in, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna daze someone to sleep tonight. I am sure of it. And no one has sounded off in the comment section. Dang. I wonder. I wonder who else is here, who's awake enough to join me tonight. Oh, the caption probably just scares people. I promise it'll be short. Speaking of short, while we're there, I think labbing a little bit won't hurt. A little bit of Tekken, a little bit of lab, a little bit of. All right. I promise I will not take so much of your time here, you wonderful, wonderful people. But I am indeed. Yo. For real? Alright, let's do it again. Okay, there we go. We done did it again. What's up, coach? What's up, coach? Says Yogurt. Hello. I promise you, Yogurt. Today's one of those days. How you doing? it do be that kind of night, my guy. We're literally here to chill. Why you still awake though? Why you still up, dude? we all about the romance, or at least the romantic vibe tonight. Hopefully you're doing well, my guy. So even our freaking our grind, it's not a grind. It is absolutely all mechanical. So I don't intend to play with anybody today. You just finished the deathmatch. How did it go? Hi, Doc Meisel. Hello. Welcome to the stream. And like I said, managed to get Shaheen to blue. That's great. That is absolutely great. That is wonderful stuff. I do hope that even as a Shaheen, you're able to keep the discipline going. You know, because Shaheen's really spoiled. Hi, Doc Meisel. Hello. And again, like I said, it do be a night of romance. A night of solemnity. A night of absolutely stress-free music. To the point that it feels like a spa. You know? It's how we do things. Even my grind right now, like the sending hugs. Hey, of course. I just noticed the BGM. Is it too loud or too weak? Is it too loud or is it too mild? Yep, that's the BGM. I think I could even make it a little louder if I may. It's not too bad, right? So maybe. It is soothing. Yep, it's a vibe. Like I said, I'm gonna put people to sleep. It's a service that I'm willing to do tonight. Except that Law is not soothing. Law is hella noisy. So I can even make my camera a little smaller, you know. I look so swollen here. It's a little bit of a resizing of myself. There we go. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's better. Fair enough. It is definitely soothing. Except that Law is not soothing. But, you know, that's how it is. Doc, how are you? How are you? Where are you, by the way? Where is the Doc Meisel? Where is the doctor? Is she in the house? Is she somewhere? Kelvin says, hello, dude, I had a deathmatch with... Oh, of course, of course. Hello to Kelvin. KLVN. Gotta love Kelvin, honestly. Mishima loyalists. We appreciate those. We appreciate the Mishimas in the house. Yep. Okay. So now I do be... Good morning to me. Hello, Kelvin02. Thank you for following the channel. I could swear he already followed me before. So he unfollowed me again. He has a pretty sick Steve too. Right, that's good. That's very good. He has legacy skills, dude. Like real talk. So I can attest to that. Yeah, speaking of Steve, I probably just want to Steve, you know, again, I'm just gonna dabble while I'm even on ops, while I'm here. I actually do have everything I need. I'm gonna stay in ops. Zaf for chill stream? Hey, of course, why not? Yeah. Zafina. Let us, what we gotta do is, I'm gonna try to use some of the, haven't seen your Zaf in a while, definitely, dude. But what I wanna do now, oh my gosh, okay, my obsidian. Oh, it's on lock, that's why. Okay, here we go. Oh, it's on lock. Let's go with this. So apparently my obsidian may or may not have some wire issues. There we go. GG's Yogurt says Kelvin, of course. So what we're gonna do with Zaf, yeah, that's a good one. We can chill with Zaf. What we're gonna do is we're gonna try to make some head starters again, but for a different stage. Say Mishima Dojo. See, the smaller the stage, it actually favors Zafina quite less compared to other characters. I gotta move the banner because they don't see ladies, man. Alright, there we go. Ladies, man. Hello. See, even the vibe, everything's purple. I purposefully did that, like to make it purple, and so that people will be more chill. You know, dude, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go restart settings default. Okay, let's go. So say for example you hit this, you hit the Manticore, start of the round. What's a good conversion? See, it's so near, it's super near. So in my opinion, you gotta think of something. You gotta think of something creative for that. So I think this is already a good way to go about it. See, already on the wall. That's where Zafina becomes dangerous. When she does stuff like that. The smaller the stage, the less damage potential Zafina gets, realistically speaking. So the longer the stage, the better. Right? So yeah, Yogurts, even that. See, it's the same principle. And that's the thing about Zafina. She's a kind of character that doesn't really have like she doesn't really have many counter hit launchers except for Manticore. You know, that's what it is. Look at this, 5 hits. It's already on the wall. 5 hits. So the record we're supposed to beat is 82. The damage counter is 82, right? So, and even if I don't do that combo, say do this, F2 3 oops, F2 3 4. This is still gonna hurt. Look at that, 89. No effort whatsoever. That's what I've been telling people. Zafina is insanely strong, even with the smallest, most minute conversions. You know. Hold on. Yeah, I think I can do that. No, volume and tone of your voice is soothing as well. Hey. People did not know I used to be a voice talent, and there's a huge chance you've heard me somewhere and didn't know it was me. No filters required. Again, like I said, I'm gonna put people to bed, even though I have to be up early later. Alright, so that's Zafina right there. Other things that we can do is, yeah, 4, and again here. That's the 82, pretty strong. If I use this, oh no, not quite. That's not really practical. But it's because at the start of a round, no one's gonna do 4-4-2 and cause it to counter. So that's a launcher on its own. But even that is stupid strong. You know what I mean? That's really freaking strong. So anyways, a lot. I don't know, Yogurts. Who else do you want to see? Like let's chill. You know, let's do a chill one. Who else do you want to see apart from Zafina? Look at that. That's stupid. That's absolutely dumb, dude. So is this gonna be any more damage? No, it's less actually. It's really way less. Look at that. Oh my gosh, what did I just over delay that? I think I over delayed that. Oh my gosh, did you see that? It still worked. It still absolutely worked. Here we go. That was weird, dude. That was really weird. I don't know, let's see. After this, we're gonna. This is not a character request in game, so your points. You don't need points for this one. It's a chill stream, you know. So don't worry. We won't be. We're not gonna spend your channel points here. No, it's pretty bad. Here we go. That's crazy strong, dude. Well, Zafina is one of them, but I don't intend to use Zafina until she gets nerfed to the ground. She's super bad, honestly.
Welcome to the King of Iron Fist Tournament 7.
I'm thinking, oh my goodness, who is a good? I'm really thinking, who's a good starter? Thank heavens, the character request is as expensive as onions. Well, you can only do it now because it's a chill stream, but I'm not gonna play them. I don't intend to actually literally play. I'm just here to lab. So Lee, okay. So Lee at the starter again. Lee is one of those. He's also one of the characters that at the very start of a round, the smaller the stage, the less it favors him. So what you gotta do as a Lee is you gotta get as much power hits as possible whenever you hit a counter hit at the start of a round. Badly though, the Magic 4 of Lee Chaolan isn't as fun as it seems in some stages. Say for example, oh, you see that? You see how that works? See? It's so bad. It's a broken combo. It's pretty good, yeah, sure, but if it's up to me, this is what I do. Old school. Let's do that again. Oh my gosh, Elisa. Look at that, dude. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Look at this. That's... Imagine that, dude. Dash F4. That's what you gotta do. Now let's try to take it to the other wall. It's because combos like that, there's a huge tendency they're gonna get to the other side. I think while standing 2-3 is gonna do it. In my, I think so. I think while standing 2-3 is gonna do it. Oh, look at that. Even that doesn't work. It really is a dash forward 4-1. While standing 2-3. Didn't know you'd be streaming at this time. Yeah, I announced it kind of late too. And don't worry, I'm not here to play Holo. I'm basically just chilling. I'm not even joking. This is a chill stream, dude. Like, here, I'm gonna fix this. I'm gonna fix this banner because the chat doesn't show. I'm gonna fix this. Give me a sec. Just chilling, pretty cool. Definitely, literally. I'm not even gonna go like beyond. Like I literally have a time limit. Okay, let's shrink this because a lot of you, because the chats don't show. There we go. If you notice, even my photo or my camera is very large. It was a lot larger earlier. There we go. Oh, it really doesn't. I won't be playing too since playing before you sleep. Well, you won't sleep. That's true. Besides, Jules told me you did play earlier, so Jules did say you played earlier, so that's fair. It really doesn't go to the other side, huh? Tired or not? You just still played. That's what's important. I wonder, like, why is my Tekken so small? Yo, because I don't intend to play Tekken, ref. This is more of a chill stream. You know, I'm making this like a lounge right now. Yeah. Even the soundtrack, if you listen to it. And I am Ladies Man 217. Yeah. So. Right? Okay, Sam. Yeah, I know, dude. Ladies Man. Please. Oh, you look at that, see? Just chatting and Tekken combos. Exactly. That's exactly what it is. We're just labbing a little bit. Get a drink, chill beside bed while watching Markiplier while talking to you at the same time. That's how it is. That's how we do things. I'm even wearing a very Jordy shirt, with, like not a tank top. And how's everybody doing? This is the perfect time for me to actually like speak to people who are here. You know, because why are you all awake? Oh, I knew it. You see that? I told you. He has one of those. I told you he has one of those. So my limit is 3. Oh, okay. Me too. I'm gonna go before 3. I have to be up really early later, or rather early. Oh, so I can't do that anymore. I think the next one is another, maybe a 4-4. All right. So these things that we discover here. Oh no, not anymore. That's asking too much. The things we see here, they're definitely gonna go on content. They're gonna be clipped. So I've done a 4 wall travel. First time I'll ever be having face to face, and it's the second half of my last year. Don't worry, man. Face to face classes they can be cool if you want them to be. And can I just share something, guys? Like, since you all are on Twitch here, you know how life kind of reminds you so much of your past people, past experiences. Yeah. A lot of those actually happened to me today, and the past days. Like, for lack of a better term, right? For lack of substitute terms, a lot of my pasts, signs that reminds me of my pasts have reappeared out of nowhere. So I couldn't do anything about it, and I don't forsake it because life is telling me something. That's what I believe. So hey, that's cool. I like that. So yeah, it's kind of like those, it's weird that way, that we have those situations, those scenarios that we really can't run away from. So I want you guys' inputs on that, and have you guys like encountered moments where you really inevitably get reminded of pasts even without you trying? It really happens, right? So, but please let me know. I wanna see your takes in the comment sections. Happens a lot to me, even if I don't want it to interrupt my thinking. Yeah, right. And speaking of which, that brings me to tonight's question. There we go. Hopefully this works for you guys. I intend to do this on like a really stressful day too. This type of stream, because some people might need it. I'm not even joking. It's 80 damage. Yogurt, you can join in. Raf, you can join in, man. He was on Dead by Daylight? Of course, Doc, no problem. Absolutely no problem. How's he doing? You know what? I'm gonna put like my earpiece just like this. Alright. And I'm gonna lower my headset's volume. There you go. So I hope you guys can still hear me regardless. Right? Yay. Then DBD. You did a very how's it going with the ladies? Not much. For someone who calls himself ladies man, I don't really search for an actual lady right now. I mean, I'm not even joking. So, but again, here's the thing. Being called ladies man per se, it's not like overcompensation or something. But it's more on I never mistreat a lady. I don't intend to mistreat ladies. It's never been in my. Yeah, I never intend to make ladies any plaything or something. I just really want to be a ladies man. That you don't want them to feel like not secured when you're around. That's just my take. It doesn't necessarily mean that. Yeah, it's just that it doesn't necessarily mean that you have to be you have to have like 100 women around you to be a lady. You just gotta be a gentleman. just this my take on things. Oh my gosh, no just frame. Let's try to extend this a little more. I think another 4-4 will move that to the other side. I can really feel it. Anyways. But yeah, what about you, Yogurts? I know you have a lovely woman in your life. And I'm a huge fan. I'm a huge fan of this couple right here. You know, they've been on for years. So, how's it going with the woman? Right? And yeah, Desert Rain, Doc. Even Yogurts is a gentleman. You know, he's a gentleman, a legitimate gentleman. Or based on my experience, you know, at the very least. He can correct me if I'm wrong. Oh, it really doesn't. It really doesn't. Oh, shoot. Oh man, that would have been cool. That would have been cool. Maybe a wall standing 2-3 would work. It's too far. It's too far. That would have been nice. Maybe 4-4-2. No, I don't think it's gonna work. What about Raph? I think Raph is here. That guy's a gentleman. Raph is a gentleman. An absolute gentleman. We chillin'. She'd be asking me to cook her something. Hey, that's nice. Yo. I'd wanna cook something for somebody. I wanna cook something for somebody. Don't nobody wanna ask me to cook something for them? Like a sausage or something? Spam? Steak? Yo, same damage? And I like that better. Right? Oh, yeah. She also asks sometimes, how's my love life going? I can answer that another time. But you know, thank you for asking, by the way. I really appreciate that. Do I have a love life going? Maybe. Maybe I do, maybe I don't. But maybe in time I'll answer that. I like, you know, I love the fact that both of them are, you know, they're very accommodating, Doc. Like when I met them both, I met Yogurt. I met him when I went to Cavite, and then he did tell me that, Coach, my girl's a huge fan. That's so vague. I know. So what happened, Doc, was I met Yogurt in Cavite, and he was right there. I was about to play. And then he was like, Coach, is it okay for me to take a photo? I'll send it to my girl. She's coming here. She's a huge fan. I was like, thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Then in she comes like hours later, a few hours later, and she was ecstatic as well. I was like, I was really flattered because there are very few women players now in the community, or at least very few Tekken patrons in the community. Yeah, I know, Yogurts. Speaking of which, I need to make Magic 4 combos for Asuka because I have a new Asuka student. So, is that? I hope that's okay with you guys. All right, so back to the story. I met her there, and then she was really ecstatic. I even storied her story, you know, if that makes sense, on Facebook because she was really nice. Both of them were really nice, and this was the time when I was telling Yogurts, I think, about Steve, if I remember correctly. That was one of our talks. It was Steve Fox. So Steve Fox was one of our topics at the time, and it was at this time that I was still very addicted to Steve Fox. So it's not gonna work. And it was really adorable, you know. And I'm one of those guys that even whether I do or I don't have a love life, I'm happy for those who do. I never say that you guys are gonna break up. You know, I'm never one to do that, because if they found each other, then that means that they're meant to happen. So I'm one of those. I'm very pro love team. I'm very pro love life. You know, but I'm not really the kind to chase. I never really did chase that. I believe that if it's meant for you, it'll be for you. You're gonna get it. But when it's there, you have to work for it and fight for it. You know, There's a forever with me. Yes, there is. I believe it or not, I really do. I believe so much in forever. I think it can happen because I've seen couples. Sorry for the term, who go to the grave with the one person they loved, their whole life. I've seen it happen. So I've I've I believe in forever, honestly. And I believe that if you work hard for it, it's gonna last. That is not a joke for a Magic 4, honestly. That thing's never gonna work, dude. It's crazy. But I think, um, yeah, those are rare. Yeah, it's rare, but they exist. And I've always been one to, whoa, deep. Yeah, yeah, hello. I'm telling you, it's a chill night, dude. We're gonna be sentimental as heck in here. Besides, Doc Mysel for one. Doc Mysel for one is she's a huge fan of gentlemen. She is a huge fan of being. Did we get cut? Did our stream get cut? Or is that a question? Oh, it is a question. Anyways, so yeah, I believe that there's really forever. And Doc Mysel, she's seen me at my low points. I'm not even joking. So she knows that for one. Yeah. What do you mean no, Doc? You don't want to talk about your mood? So you don't want to talk about your mood? I got you, bro. She's seen me at my low points, and she's an absolute hater of me being in a low point because in a way, like, people around me, they're so used to my positive vibes, and I'm a very positive guy, like, realistically speaking. I always try to see the good in people. Oh, okay, it didn't get cut. Alright. So I'm a huge believer of positive vibes. So dang, I didn't get to scale it. We can talk about my mood. How is your mood, Doc? How is your mood? Dang, that was a chunk, dude. That was a real chunk. So yeah, so we covered Asuka, we covered Lee. But Asuka doesn't seem to have like a... Oh wait, I have to try that. Maybe I can can the thing. Maybe I can... Yeah, maybe I can can that thing, dude. Honestly. It looked like it would. So what about you? Is it okay to ask, Yogurt, how long you two have been together? You and your partner, your wonderful, wonderful partner. She's very nice. Happy and giddy? I think I know why. Exactly, I already know why. I really, really know why. And you see, I'm 5 years, bro. That is beautiful. That is beautiful. Again, I've always been one to like to like couples who take the extra mile, who work the extra mile, rather, you know. Because to me that's rich. My longest relationship ever, if I may, is about 3 years and 4 months. It's 3 years and 4 months, and that said, please go to the other wall. Anyways, it was a curse. It's kind of a curse. And I've broken my curse twice already. I broke my curse twice, and one of which is it takes a lot to keep the relationship beyond honeymoon stage. Yeah, honestly, especially for this generation. And these two are young, Doc, so that's pretty cool. Man, it did go to the other wall. Dang. All right. So, in my opinion, I think that a lot of kids these days, they kind of undervalue relationships. Sometimes they mistake physical attraction for love, and it's so easy to get why, because of the way that social media kind of like poisons our minds in thinking that forever it can be found on dating apps, you know, and that there are like ways to go around red flags. My college batchmate married her one and only boyfriend, and dated since high school. See that? Same. I know couples who married their high school love. You know, in our batch has a lot of those. Hey Lan, hello Lan, how you doing, Lan? Younger folks just rush things too much these days, especially relationships. Yes, they do.
Tournament 7.
Yeah, exactly. Lan, how you doing? It do be a chill stream, Lan. How you doing? Glorifying temporary measures to look for in a relationship. Exactly. It's Lan's turn. Anyways, so realistically speaking, like I said, I believe that so many people these days, especially kids, especially the younger generations, they tend to live a fantasy of perfection. Yeah, they tend to live a life, or they try to fantasize a life of perfection, or a love life of perfection, simply because of attraction. You know, the fact that they see an opa, for lack of a better term, like they see an opa somewhere in social media, and then it becomes, oh my gosh, that is my dream guy, which in reality is, again, I'm not being pessimistic because they exist. They do exist. It's just that they set standards so high. I did choose Brian willingly. They think relationship is about the killing factor. I'm telling you, yogurts. Like I said, we're playing. Why the small reso? Because this is a chill stream, Wham. We're not meant to be here to play. It's just a background, basically. We're here to speak. And hello, Wham. You're gonna like the topics today. Anywho, so, and good morning, Wham. Good to see you. I think I missed you today, but am I gonna see you later? Yeah. Yo, that's damage. That did so much. That did a lot. And that was pretty easy too. Anywho. Kids are kids. Most of the time they really need to be guided. They're most of the time too short-sighted. That's right. And that's coming from a wonderful father in Shmucky. Shmucky's an awesome dad. Oh my gosh, I did. Oh, not 71. I actually missed the hit. I didn't see that. Right. Ooh. That hurts. Anywho, so kind of creates bias because I know how most youngins date, and it's sad. Yeah. I mean, to me, again, I heard from someone once that physical attraction is really different from emotional attraction, because sometimes emotional attraction will never die, or emotional love will never die. Physical love is actually, in definition, it's actually lust, like superficial talk, and they don't go beyond topics to get to know the other party. That's right. And for me, the worst thing about today's generation is they're only there for the sun. They're never there for the rain. And then they think that they always they always victim blame, or rather they always blame it on the other party, you know. So that, to me, that's pretty biased if you ask me. So, you know, because if you fell in love for someone's physicality, you have to understand that there's a repercussion for it. You know, there's always gonna be a risk to it, because you look, the looks fade. Looks really fade. The moment that this person grows, you know, the moment the person grows old, it's gonna change. Especially if that's the only thing that kept him in there. I mean, hello, Pica says Neil. Hi, Bokek. Hi. So, like I said, a lot of the things that people these days are not really paying attention to in terms of relationships is maturity. You know, they don't pay attention to maturity that much, which I really find annoying. Because to them, you fit the bill. You're my physical type. As time goes on, you lose your value in that sense. That's right. So that's what I'm trying to say. You know, a lot of people these days, they tend to make some really jank decisions. Sorry for being honest. And again, this is why I'm being called a prude on dates. But you keep your standards. You know, standards, and that's fine. You get to stay the way you are without any guilt. Because so many people, they tend to hate on people for putting standards because they say, oh, your standards are too high. Hey, I even told that to Doc. I even told that to Doc Meisel. Maybe your standards is too high. But then she said, oh no, but I'm not gonna lower my standards for anybody, which I completely understand. Um, because I for one, I understand why her standards are high, or a person's standards can be high, because if you exert the effort in the relationship, then your standard should definitely be reciprocated. That's why it's a relationship, and not a one-way street, right? So, the same goes with me. The biggest difference that I have compared to personally, if I'm gonna be honest, compared to other people, is that I, in a way, I kind of don't mind one-way effort if I feel that the person deserves it. That's me, and this is why Wham hates me too. Because I can be like that. This is why Doc Meisel also sometimes gets mad at me, because I can be like that. I can be a martyr without trying. And yeah, exactly. We're all we're all about that intelligence. So we don't want we don't want empty shells. You know, I for one, I don't want empty shells personally. I don't want empty shells. What I mean by empty shells is I don't want nonsense. Or I want a person who can also be open-minded. You know, intelligence and spontaneous conversations are a turn on. That's right. Trivia. I've always kept this as principle. There is the relationship shouldn't be a goal or a life goal. It should happen when you yeah, you should be sure of it. That's right. Again, that's one reason why I never look for it. Man, become martyred in yeah. So don't be. You know what? I'll keep that in mind. I'll keep that in mind, Doc. So we're not gonna do that. Man, I wanna multi that thing, dude. Lan, could you help me a little? Can you help me out a little bit here for Brian? Hi, Brownie. So, well, at least we got an 80 off of that, without the off-axis things. So we got an Asuka. We're trying to do some resplats, for like a full hour before, for the entirety of our stream. But yeah, we're talking about relationships right now, being ladies' man and all, and because it is chill, we chillin'. We're just chilling. You know what? Yeah, we just be chilling. You know what? I'm gonna make a disclaimer too. We chilling. Yeah, we're just talking today. We chilling. More chat than play. There. More chat than play. So say hi. Highlight is the chatting. Advice for maintaining a healthy love life: never lie. Never lie. I'll leave it at that. I know those are just 2 words. We're talking about Pica's love life. You missed it. In my opinion, yogurts. If it's maintaining a love life, always be honest. Stay mature. Yeah, communication is the key. That's it. That's all I gotta say. It's just 2 words. Never lie. Because apart from the love that you already have in a relationship, since we are on this topic, let me ask something. Go ahead, Brownie. So that is the number 1 thing, dude, in a relationship, because yeah, maturity, right? Maturity. That's the thing. In a relationship, you shouldn't grow old in a relationship. Or you shouldn't get old in a relationship. You should grow old in the relationship. When you get old in a relationship, it means it's stressing you out. But when you grow old together, when you grow old in the relationship, it's how it stabilizes. Because some people mistake that. Some people confuse getting old with growing old. That's why when you age, you say I'm getting old. But when you mature, or like say, never lie becomes standard, because if your partner really knows you, they can sniff out the smallest lies. Exactly, dude. See, you get it. You get it. And that's the maintaining. Now, if you want to maintain a healthy relationship, the only thing you need to do, maintain, like say for example, if never lie becomes a staple already, that you can already tell the lies from the truths. It's gonna go to more complicated situations, and more challenging situations, which lead to communication, which need communication. And again, it will transpose back to not lying, because when you communicate and then you lie again, or you lie per se, then you're it becomes a problem. A lot of times people keep secrets or lies, which cause our relationships crumble. You know, that's and people underestimate that so much. A bit dark, as long as it's not lewd, because one of your friends, one of the people here on stream, one of the people, I don't know what made that person do it. Oh, okay. Well, you're not the only one, dude. Small? Yeah, it's just a small screen, son. Yeah, thank you. Welcome to the stream, man. I did say it's gonna be like a really short one. So okay, cheating for one. And this is not dark actually. This is a nice topic, if I may, Brownie. Um, I intend to do more stuff like this in the future, to be honest, because it's a good relax from Tekken, while we can still do Tekken along the way. You see, uh, cheating, it takes on many forms. Cheating is also, it's never ever an accident. Remember that. Cheating is a choice. All right. If the person cheated on you, if the person cheated on you without communication, the person never trusted you to begin with. That's what sucks. Because a real person will never, a real lover, a real partner will never ever cheat on you without attempting, or with the pure intent of loving you, you know, to your in your true form, to its truest form. Because that if that person managed to cheat on you, then that love was questionable to start with. It's that simple. I know it hurts. It's a really painful thing to deal with. But that's why it's not authentic. I always believe that. If you've ever lied, or rather cheated, even with everything going well, it means from the very start trust wasn't 100%, or a certainty wasn't 100%. You know. So despite the fact that you gave everything, you did everything, sad truth is the person was selfish. That the until now I don't know where I went wrong, and we've been together for 5 years. Gotcha. So again, sad to say that even if it lasted that long, there was some bit of uncertainty, or there was a gap in the communication area. Because if you lasted 5 years, and then she still cheated, pretend that that's the case. Um, there was something in between that wasn't talked about. Maybe the love started to fade, and then no one started talking. You know, because I don't believe in fall out of love alone without being talked about. I don't buy it. Falling out of love will always have a reason. And it's up to the couple to find out what that is. Now, if the other partner really doesn't want to tell you that, he or she does not have any intention. Yeah, trust is rare, or trustworthy people are rare. So, like say, if I'm gonna put it into perspective, um, what's a good magic four? We're still looking for magic fours here. Hi, good morning, Christian. So, if I may, if I can be very honest, there's something there, an underlying problem. No, law is really easy, dude. Like, I have a full list of law resplats. A full list of law resplats. Okay, so if say along the way love faded, it's impossible that there's no reason. It's a matter of you and the couple talking about it. As long as the person is willing to talk about it. You know? And that's what sucks. That's what absolutely sucks. Because if the person is so selfish that that the person doesn't want to tell you where things went wrong, then there's no point fighting for it. Trust me on that, dude. Like, there's really no point. Because that person has already given up the fight before you did. Right? I don't believe in falling out of love for no reason. Time is a reason. It's better to say that. Time took its toll. You know, time took its toll. We got bored. You stopped making efforts. There are stuff. There are stuff like that that talks about falling out of love. You know, and all you gotta do is try to communicate, try to talk about it, try, and that goes a long way. You know, she broke up with me after a month and a half. Uh, because we are like trapped in a bubble and part of me couldn't accept it. Yeah, see? But here's the thing. Did she try to solve it as well? Because if she cheated, and again, I don't know the whole case, if she did cheat, then there's a huge chance that she really never wanted to talk about it. And I'm not being judgmental here, if I may. I'm not trying to be judgmental here. It's just really a matter of being honest, you know, being honest and showing the respect that you deserve instead of cheating on you. Not gonna lie, and this is not gender biased, but trusting an opposite gender can be even harder sometimes in some forms, in certain manners, since that still takes more understanding. That's right. I'm not gonna lie, dude. Like, I've had many trust issues in the past because I tried to be nice. I really tried to be nice, to be honest, with to everybody, as much as I can. But again, there's the reality that sometimes your efforts will not be reciprocated the way you want them to, because if they do, if they really wanted to reciprocate it without you asking for it, it'll happen. All right, so Brownie here, I'll tell you this, man. I'll tell you this. When your intentions are pure, you don't lose people, right? People lose you. That's a saying. That's a fact, right? And as long as in a relationship, you know for a fact that you did everything, it'll be easier for you to move from it, to move forward. Trust me on that. Did you see what happened there? When I did the 4, it actually splat normally. So maybe there's a thing. That's new to me. So again, remember that if your intentions are pure, you don't lose people. People lose you. I've held on to that for the longest time. You know, because I've never had a relationship that was shorter than. I've never had a relationship that was shorter than. Okay, there's a record. There's a new record. I've never had an official relationship that was shorter than 2 years. Oh, no, than a year and 10 months to be exact. Because the longest relationship I had was 3 years and 4 months. And the record breaker, if I'm going to be technical about it, was 1 year and 9 months. Which really sucked. Because I always make relationships last personally. But if the person really doesn't want to communicate with me, then you know, I don't care if you're bad with words per se. What? I have been told that before, yet couldn't move on. Maybe it's on me. The thing is, Brownie, that explains a lot about your personality, if I may. But here's the thing, man. You should stop blaming yourself, especially if you did everything that you had to do. That's, for me, that people feel bad about breakups more when they didn't do everything that they needed to do. When they know that they could have done better, when there's guilt. When there's guilt in a relationship, it will always be harder for you to move on. Oh, that's too slow. So, always remember that. The size step 3 plus 4 doesn't work on all sizes the same way. I can do it on a Negan, I'll show you later. For here, this is pretty consistent. Yeah. Oh yeah. No, I don't think I need the 3 plus 4 for that one. There's an axis for it, so this one's pretty okay. There. Oh my gosh. Alright. Since that, I have been pessimistic about myself. And it's okay, man. It really happens to people. There you go. See, I remember that. 4-3-4 I think is a lot trickier. So again, if you're in a relationship and then you tend to you tend to feel that you didn't do enough, that's where guilt becomes more and more apparent, if I may. That's where it really becomes a problem. So so you have to ask yourself, did I really do everything that I needed to do in that relationship? Was I really the cause? Because a lot of people have been talking to me about how they really feel guilty. I have an idea too. Anyways, so they really feel guilty about relationships. Relationships takes two to tango. If the other person is not invested in the relationship as you, yes, very good. That's what I was trying to say. Because you can sense that. You can really sense that. You can really sense that if this person is genuine, you can tell that they're really making conscious effort. You know. And when they do make conscious effort, anyways, when you do make conscious effort for the relationship, it becomes way more beautiful. There. So that apparently yogurts that works a lot better for smaller characters because for bigger characters, size step 3+4 is better. Anyways, so yeah, just take. Hopefully, you take that to heart, Brownie. You know, we're all family here. I hate it when people get when people get really underestimated here, or like they don't get value. They don't feel value. I don't like people going through that. It sucks. So, and I love this topic to be honest. It kind of brings out the humanity in us, you know. And of course being a person of player wellness, I like talking about this personally. I really do because again it's my job to do it. It's my job to do this, and I like listening to stories like this. That's not good. I'll show you what I mean. Yogurts. I don't know if you're here. Just sound off if you're here.
Welcome to the king
I will end my stream pretty soon, but I'll show you what I mean.
Negan.
So
Get ready for the next battle.
I think Jules is here. So I don't know. Is Yogurt still here? Kind of sounds like our Brownie still blaming himself because of that breakup. I know. And again, like I said, Brownie, if you're guilt-free, because right now what's hurting you are the memories. Trust me, I know the feeling. See that? You see that, Yogurts? Look at that. 95. Very easy to do, to be honest. Oops. Adobong Manok 8. Hello, thank you for following the channel. I appreciate that. Hello. Good morning. There. But yeah, Brownie, you know, it's a matter of relieving yourself of that guilt, forgiving yourself. Because me, I can really tell that with all the breakups that because yeah, memories tear you from the inside. To me, that's still the biggest problem. Whenever I have breakups, especially if I'm because I never broke up with anybody. In all my relationships, I've never broken up with anybody. You know. I have never ever broken up any relationship. I fought tooth and nail each time to preserve the relationship. And I don't regret a single thing. Hello Adobong Manok. Hi, magandang umaga. Welcome to this stream. So I never ever in my life remember to keep your crowns on, kings. Of course, Funky Messiah. No problem. All those crowns. You see this gold? This is not hair, this is a crown, boys. My life spiraled ever since to the point of depression, taking meds up until today, tried to put on a strong face, but breaking down in the end. It's okay, Brownie, no problem.
Protect Pica. I try. Tagalog Thursday should happen. I just might, dude. I like these. Huh? Oh, oh, oh. That's the code. That is the code. All right. Tagalog Thursdays is the code. Um, I will do my best. You got your bros. Yeah. To be honest, adobong manok. Well, to each their own, I suppose. I to each their own. The homies, yeah. And I want people to find this place. Don't worry, Doc. You'll get it. You'll understand. But it can wait. It's no biggie. This is my new project. No, don't worry, Doc. It's nothing. It's nothing. It's nothing. It's nothing you should worry about. Heartbreaks the seed to grow new love. Yes. And here, I want you guys to remember this. This is another saying. Um, no plant ever grows in the sun. But rather, nothing ever grows with just the sun alone. Right? Nothing grows with the sun alone. You will need rain for it. Okay? Those are just some of the most memorable things that I actually remembered. And Jules is here. So, you still have enough, I think. Yeah, I kind of need more. Just a little bit more. Tried to look for a different comfort for Brian R. Do you want to try it out? It's easy but kind of necessary. Maybe not tonight, Brownie. We're going to do that on the next stream, okay? We're going to be really chill tonight. This is a new project of mine. I'm going to get back to learning Lydia. Just because. I like where she's at now. She's very controversially weak. So, I know, I really do, yeah. I really want to try Lydia out. Yeah, really nice. Because the combos never changed, so which is really cool. Yeah. Yeah. There are many routes to go with now. Yeah, don't worry, yogurts. It's not something that we're gonna lose sleep over as people, because again, to each their own. Okay, let's leave it at that. He has his people have their own. People have their own. People have their own things to worry about. I have. I'll leave it at that. So yeah. I'll leave it at that. Is Ganryu any good? He's very good. Yeah. Well, yeah, with heartbreak, you heal through those wounds and begin to love yourself more to become a better person for the new love. That's right. Just discussing, yeah, we could. Podcasts are something that we are intending to do. Something that doesn't display game. Something that doesn't display skills anymore, but rather insights. We're gonna work on that, honestly. Again, like I said earlier on the stream, I intend to do more things like this. I really do. If you notice, I actually overhauled a few things on stream, right? The smaller screen, maybe for some videos we can play here. Not to mention the vibe. I turned it purple, absolute purple. You know, so that's me. Let's see what Ganryu can do, like the start of the round. So I intend to do stuff like that. The Pcast, yeah. Is he a 50-50 or poke heavy? Like, what's his playstyle? I've never fought one before. Okay, the Ganryu playstyle is naturally. He can be both. He can be heavy hitting. He can be a heavy hitter. He can be a poke type. He's meant to annoy. For lack of a better term, he's meant to annoy people. So I'll leave it at that. Ganryu is meant to annoy people. And if you fall to the tilt, you're done. There's no way around it. Like, he's really meant to annoy people. So I try to think of wound heal eventually. Might be yours or to the point of that. That is not true, Brownie. And even if it does happen, again, like I said, dude, like I said, you have to learn to forgive yourself. And it's not easy. It's easier said than done. But the reality is, again, the question here is, did you do everything? Yeah. Did you do everything? Because if you did everything, then there's no, there's less reason, rather, if not no reason, there's less reason for you to feel worse. You know, that's what makes men. That's what makes men even more. I healed over time. That's right. And Doc's relationships was like 8 or 9 years, I think, something like that. And I know because I was there. All right, so that's stupid strong. So, yeah. Forgive yourself and take care of yourself. Yeah, that's right, Doc. Exactly. So, again, Brownie, it's or rather to everybody here in chat, it's not a matter of how fast you can do it. It's just how effectively you can do it. How to deal with Xiaoyus as a double one-up? No, that's a very vague question, dude. You have to understand what your character has against Xiao. You have to know who your character is, and from that point, I can tell you somewhat. I can tell you somewhat how to deal with Xiao. I hope that works. I think there's a way to make that work. And yeah, Brownie, trust me on this one, man. It's never gonna be easy. Again, like I told you, one of Doc Meisel's craziest relationships lasted 9 years. I even saw the guy, and even the heal at your own pace, love yourself, exactly. Even the guy gave me the stink eye. That guy gave me the stink eye in front of Doc Meisel. That's too funny. King against Xiao? Oh man, that is uphill. Well, if you're a king and you're facing a Ling Xiaoyu, you have to learn how to plug. I'm just kidding, no. if you're a king facing a Ling Xiaoyu, you're gonna have to play super compact, and you have to always align yourself with Ling Xiaoyu because you can't grab her. I'm not gonna lie, Jaguars have a hard time dealing with Ling, very hard time. So, what you gotta do as a king is to always think that you can never grab the Ling, and admit that you're slower. You have to acknowledge the fact that you're gonna be slower than Xiao, and always put in mind that she's gonna Phoenix and back turn. So always think of the hits that'll be. Gotta learn them just frame Alt F4. Yeah. If one banana peel is about to kill you, learn how to Alt F4 like a madman. I'm just kidding, but realistically speaking. But for reals, you have to always think that you can never grab the Xiao, ever. Always think that you need something low hitting, something very very low hitting. You know? And if the Ling Xiaoyu starts to panic and stay upright, then you can incorporate some king games in there. You know, you can incorporate some king stuff when she's already scared to go into Phoenix stance. All right. So yeah, I love that talk, guys. I really really love that relationship talk, coping talk. I like that. We're gonna do more of these. I'm really really excited to do more stuff like that. It'd be super nice if we get to do that. Yep, when you feel down yesterday and the next day you wake up is a brighter day. Yeah, always remember that. It's a bad day, not a bad life. Even if it's 364 days of bad things, believe it or not, the 365th day is still a different day. Okay? Remember that, guys. It is. It's more difficult than Brian's Sanjay effort. But yeah, I'm serious about that. Even if there are 364 rainy days, 365th is not the same day. Okay, always remember that. How to fight Chloe? Dang, dude. If you're a king, again, same thing, dude. You're gonna think that you can't grab Lucky Chloe, especially when she goes to back turn. There's really no way. Or rather, just don't make that your mentality.
Kazumi Mishima.
Sleep off some sadness. That's a good way to go about it sometimes also. But sometimes sadness will never go away. 100 bad days. Yeah, dude. Song called 100 Bad Days. These days, again, even if it's 364, I know it sounds so demotivating, but those are facts. You know, day 365 could actually be the day you become champion. Imagine if you grinded for 364 days on a loose streak. You know, imagine if that happened. But that actually does happen. Those sort of things actually do happen. I'm not even kidding. Yeah. Yep. Imagine if you grind for 364 days of loose streaks. But day 365 you become a champion. You know. You'll never know. Trust me. Yep. Jules said he literally did it. And I remember that. Yep. So it's not impossible. It's definitely gonna happen. Adopt a dog, it works. Yes. It's one of the ways, but you can't focus on yourself sometimes when you are busy doing tasks at times. With what little time I do to stare at a wall, I try, I guess. You see, Holo, that's the thing. If you let your mind be idle, if you let your mind be empty, you know, it means that you're dwelling in something. 100 Good Stories makes me interested in parties. Oh, right. So, if you're busy, the thing is, Holo, even if you're doing something, even if you're doing tasks, you're still doing it for yourself. Even if it is for other people. We developed a strat to make offline matches with Jules a little bit easier. Yes, you just gotta summon dogs. It's the same with me. And you call my chihuahua a hellspawn. Yes, exactly. No, Doc, I take it back. Alright, you can see I'm laying down. I'm literally... yeah, we're gonna bring dogs. Dude, you're not only gonna be disrupting him, I will stand up from the casting table if I see a dog. I will literally leave my spot and for ourselves, whether it can be defined as a good thing or a bad thing. Dude, everything you do. I know this is so cliche. Meditating music, exactly, dude. Of course, dude. Makes bad yesterday yeah, right? There's always a silver lining. There's always something out there. I did, Yogurt. I literally stopped playing around. I'm not even joking. Just to call the puppy a hellspawn. I literally stopped playing in front of Doc Meisel and called the Chihuahua a hellspawn, dude. That poor little thing. It got some bittersweet love. It's confirmed. It is truly confirmed. I will definitely lose my wits over dogs, especially if the dog is a land cloud, right, Jules? Or a cord. But of course, work is work. You can't distract us in tournament. We would hate ourselves if that ever happened. We're fired if that happens. So. That is so dumb, dude. Bittersweet smell. Yeah. Which one? Yep. I'm gonna bring a dog to our sets now. Y'all can try. But yeah. So Schmucky has cats. Jules. We got betrayed. Schmucky, no. You were so close to being one of my favorites. I'm just kidding. If I bring it there wouldn't. Schmucky, is it a fat cat? Jules is asking if it's a fat cat. Actually, I have the same question. Is it a fat cat? Is it a fat cat? You can lie. So. Schmucky, you can send me a photo if it's a fat cat.
Welcome to the King of Iron
You have
Fist
7
Tournament
cats. Is any one of those 7 cats fat? With that music, my dog here will be totally. Yeah, we love fat cats. Yeah, a fat cat. Okay, real talk. If the cat is fat, it's as good as a dog. That's how we are. You can check my Discord. I sent a fat cat in there. I think one is closed and one furry one. Okay, we'll take it. Yeah, they're just dogs, dude. Fat cats are just smug doggos. Dude, that's what Yogurt said. That's what Brian said. Yeah, fat cats. Here, like, where is that? That Discord cat, the one I put on my channel. That cat is amazingly fat. Huh? It's amazingly fat. See? Look at this thing, dude. Look at that thing. That is fat. You go to my Discord. It's in general chat. Yeah. Doc Meisel's cat is freaking Beerus. Doc Meisel's cat is literally an Egyptian god. I'm not even kidding. So, yeah, that cat was so fat. Like, just go to the. Yeah, it's a chonker. Yeah, definitely a chonker. Yeah. Dude, even fat mammals. Do you know me and Jules? We love beavers. We like beavers. They literally make dams everywhere. They do, right? You saw a video of this beaver making a dam inside the house? It's so cute. He literally takes everything from the house. You guys can just go to YouTube and watch it. I'm not even joking. There's a really cute beaver. This beaver literally just takes things from the house. Oh, we love otters. We love otters. We love otters. We love red pandas. Yeah, dude, otters are such good vibes. Like, really, really good vibes. Otters, seals. Otters, seals, bears. You know? Yep. Yeah, like bears, like this. Yeah, the picture with the derpy dog is there too. Sugar gliders, teacup pigs. Yes! Yeah, the teacup piglets. The really, really small ones. Otters are always seen somewhere in Singapore. Wow. They're very native, huh? They're very native in Singapore. Dude, otters when they like squish their face. It's so cute, dude. Sinking your face in their tummy at times can be relaxing. Oh, yes. That I would do. And platypus? Yes. Believe it or not, platypus are actually cute. Platypus, even aardvarks are cute. Yeah, you know what, guys? That reminds me of, you know, if it was a question asked to me before, like, Coach, like, what would your career be? What would your career be if you weren't in esports? That'd be a zoologist, hands down. An otter with a baby otter in the tummy just chilling in the water. Well, yes, right, Jules? That'd be nice. Yeah, they always just chill in the water. And otters holding hands while floating. That's really nice. That's really cute. So see, this is what we talk about, dude. We're just chilling. We just chilling. Dude, penguins. Penguins are good vibes. You know, I always say this. I always have a weird animal comparison when it comes to loyalty. You see, I always tell people that when I'm single, I'm like a crocodile, right? I will bite anything that moves. It's like a saying I always go by. Like, if I'm single, I'm a crocodile, so I will snap at you if you come at me too close. You know what I mean? But if I'm in a relationship, if I'm committed, I'm like a fox. You know, that partner will be the only one in my eyes for my whole life, if the partner really deserves it. I suddenly remember a Persian cat roaming around our neighborhood. Wow, you should have taken it. Back in Omega, we had 2 Siamese cats. We have, Jules, remember Maximilian? Or Maximus? Max? There used to be a Shih Tzu here, I think, or a Maltese. Yeah, Shih Tzu. There was a Shih Tzu here. Yeah, there was a Shih Tzu here in our street. In our street here in the village, it was literally two next door, a couple houses from where we are. And this cute little guy, dude, like he's the king. He was the king of the street. He would just lie down in front of the walkways and just pay no attention to anybody. He just lies there. And then whenever we grill, like say, steaks, any kind, like pork or beef, he would literally go inside our house. I'm not even joking. And he's always in time for it. He's really small. The common looking curly haired Shih Tzu, black and white. And he would literally go inside the house, dude, inside our house, and just look straight at you in the face, just with those beady eyes, those really beady Shih Tzu eyes, and licking him's nose. Yes, he'd be licking him's nose the whole time, waiting for the steak. But I keep quacking. Hey, it's all good, Holo. Good night, my guy. And you do like ducks? Yeah, I just read that now. Hey, Brownie, that's bad. Huh? Yeah, ducks are also cute sometimes. But geese are dangerous. They actually bite. No kidding, they actually bite, dude. Yeah, for Doc before I go to bed.
Miguel. Elisa.
It's for Doc myself before I sleep. Because I have a lot to do later.
For the next battle.
But yeah, the dog's name was Max. We just call him. I just say was, not because he passed, but because he's no longer here, or I don't know where he is. So call him Max. Yeah, his name is Max. Was Max. You smell fear. I like that. That's really witty, dude. And a French Persian as well, and that cat consistently licks you. Nabuhayan ako. Alright. I think that works. I know, see? Oh my gosh, what happened? Why does that not work on Elisa, dude? There we go. Oh, Elisa can't have more than one. That's insane. Did you see that, dog? That's weird. Oh, that's still pretty big damage. Oh, Doc, that's for you. A French Persian will constantly lick you, and I forgot I was living. Again, some cats are actually nice, but in our opinion, they have to be fat. Like really fat. I'm sorry, we're just really biased that way. I thought Doc was a Claude Humane. Oh, yogurts, you don't know nothing. If that's the case, Doc Meisel was a Miguel since I met her. You sub Miguel? No, you mained Miguel, Doc. Watch closely, Doc. I'll do it again. Guaranteed. No question. Yeah. I see handsome man. Oh, sub. Look at that. That doesn't work on the music from that song. That's weird. Dude, you see that? I am ticked off with that. I don't know why that is. Oh yeah, Doc, if it's an Elisa, you might as well do that combo's never gonna miss. That is not gonna work. Yeah, exactly. I was playing around with Savage Stance when we met. Weird, dude. That is so freaking weird. Yeah. And it works there. Anyways. Alright. So yeah, realistically speaking, I just say that dogs are naturally better. Sorry, you can't change cannot change our minds. Oh, and I'll say it right now. I'm sorry, I think I mispronounced this. You know what capybaras are, or capybaras? Capybaras or capybaras, the biggest rodents in the world. They are just so derpy. They're so derpy. They're so smug, right, Jules? Ca- yes, they're built different. The capybaras or capybaras, they're just like all the time. They're always like that. Capybaras, they're always like that. Yeah, capybaras are just insane, adorable rodents. You know, I can't believe they can be anybody's prey.
Welcome to the King of Iron
Yeah, and they're
Fist
adorable and
Tournament
chill in the hot springs. Yes, they are, Doc. Yes, they are. And they're fat. And they sploot. They do sploot, don't they, Jules?
Adios, Elisa.
They actually sploot. What they do is they tend to jump and they never flap. They just jump in the water with their legs straight. They don't even open up. They just uh, oh, that doesn't work on Elisa. Raccoons are actually underrated for me when it comes to being cute. Oh no, they're not underrated. Me and Jules find them really cute. Keyword for Pica and Jules to love an animal is chunk. Yes. That's all you gotta say to us. If the guy's a chunk, yeah. It's just how fat they are. Heckin' chunkers? Yes, exactly. They do be heckin'. Oh yeah, no Oserva over there. So basically, if I Oserva this thing, there we go. It's gonna be completely different. So, alright. Yeah, that's the keyword to me. It's chunk. Alright. For Anna, for small characters, how do you land the combo for counter hit 4? Is it down 4-1? No, it's back 4. It's always gonna be back 4, Shmaki. Down 4-1 is actually a harder combo to pull off because Anna's Magic 4 has stupid pushback now. Back then it used to be a jab, but the best option now is back 4. Okay, so guys, I really appreciate that you stuck with me throughout this really short stream. And now, what I intend to do is to pass you over to, or actually, you know what? I think your husbando. Yes, it was, Doc. But yeah, you know, for the time being, I don't think we're gonna raid anybody. But thank you so much. I appreciate that. Of course, Brownie, you're more than welcome. So good night, sleep tight. See you, and on to the next one, ladies man out. Much love.